Good morning. Welcome to my channel where I get ready for work at work. And here I am at work, Naples Mattress. My name is Christina. Every day that I get ready for work, I film. Not usually live, only live on Wednesdays. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to get ready for work. I have 3 palettes with me. I'm still undecided what palette I want to use. I think this one. Heather, welcome. This one, gorgeous Odin's Eye, or the very bold Odin's Eye. Hard decision. Let's get prepped for makeup though. First things first. The hair out of the way. Bold. I did bold yesterday. I don't think it's going to match the fit. Hold on, let me open it back up. Let's see. I may be able to appease you. I'm wearing blue. I could go this color. I could go this one. Match. Maybe. We'll see. Let's get prepped first. Let's get prepped. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it because you told me so. First, we got to get ready. Ready for makeup. Prep is important to make a flawless base. This is the Beauty Stat Triple Plum Coconut Milk Serum. Deliciousness. Normally, I do this off camera, so you don't have to see this boringness. But I have severely dehydrated skin, so it's really important. I've had some dry patches on my chin. We're going to combat said dryness. Wednesday, hit or miss sales-wise. Thank you. Blinged Nail Studio, Fort Myers. Cartoon nails. They look better in person. They're a little more bright. I'm going to cement my eyebrows in an upward position with this Ardell brow glue that's absolutely fantastic. If you have stubborn brows, this has some really good hold. Oh, my nose is juicy. Yesterday was uneventful sales-wise. No phone calls, no humans. All I saw was the delivery drivers. No bueno. Cemented, upward, problem child eyebrow. Tamed. Somewhat. Move on to more prep. Grown Alchemist Hydra Restore Day Cream. Moisturizer. Prep it. Prep it. Yesterday's makeup video, I used for the very first time this YSL lip gloss. Holy deliciousness. Received it in Allure Beauty Box. The Allure Beauty Box only cost me like $26. That lip product alone was $42. $42. People, $42 for a lipstick. Too much. Too much, but delicious. I'm going to put a little eye cream underneath my eyes. It's the Skin Fix Barrier Triple Lipid Collagen Eye Treatment. Is it doing something? Who knows? We're going to use it anyways. Try to combat the 46-year-old under eyes that are happening. Can't change that, but we can combat the crinkles. Hi, Thaddeus. Love the name. If that's your real name. If it's not your real name, that's awesome too. I'm going to go in with this P. Louise eye base to prime my eyelids for shadow. For sure, with these bold eyeshadow I'm about to do. It's in the shade Rumor 2. I have oily eyelids, so severely dehydrated skin and oily eyelids. Let's pounce this out. Look how cute this is. Stinking cute. Stretch my eyelid a little bit to get into that corner. I tend to have creasing in that area. It's where there's movement in the eye, so there tends to be a little creasing in that area. Trust the process. We're going to look a little crazy for a minute, and that's okay. All right. Bold eyeshadow per Heather. This is actually a pink. Pink and blue. Oh, how about orange? How do we feel about orange? We want to go orange. Yes, orange it is. Orange it is. We're going orange. Big fluffy brush. And in this beautiful orange shade in the, no, not fluffy, medium blending brush. Real Techniques, if I can find her. Medium blending brush. Orange all over the lid. Making a nice matte base. We're in agreement, Heather. We're in agreement. Because why not? Blue and orange. You only live once. Get a little color in your life. Orange is not my favorite color, but neither is bright yellow. And it looks fantastic. Get out of your comfort zone. Be bold. It's just makeup. It washes off. Love you too, homie. Odin's eyeshadows. Absolutely stunning. Pigmented. Blendy. The pigment. Come on, pigment. Patting motions to start. And then blend it out a little bit. That's something. I don't think I've ever dipped into that orange. So today was a good day. Maybe it'll be my good luck orange eyes. Kind of goes good with the blue eyes. Don't worry, Heather. It's going to get better. 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 Words are hard. All right, because there's no matte transition shade in this eyeshadow palette, I'm going to go in with this bougie Dior bronzer with a big fluffy brush and blend out the edge of that orange so it doesn't look so harsh. And it puts a little definition in the crease. Messy. I'm going messy. Trust the process. That's doing it. That's doing it. Tomorrow is my day off, but I have the other half of a very large order for a inn in Fort Myers Beach that is getting delivered tomorrow. And I'm going to be there for said delivery, take pictures, film the guys maybe, just be available. Let's go in with my favorite part. Because it's going to be so very bold, I'm going to use some shadow assurance, if I can find it. It's hiding. Dig. The NYX glitter glue. Thank you, lady. Thank you, beautiful lady. NYX glitter glue. Little itty bitty dot on my finger. Boop. Starting it in the center of the eye and blending it outward. This is going to make sure that the shimmer I'm about to lay down stays on and put all day long. Because I am here for quite a number of hours and I want it to look as good as it does in a few minutes at the end of the evening. Wow, that is a bold color. I am not mad at it. So with a little bit more dense blending brush, Real Techniques, wonderful drugstore brushes. If you see them on sale, pick them up. So I'm going to dive into this gorgeous Ready Orange shimmer all over the lid. Ooh, doggy, we're going to be in trouble in a second. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness, I'm scared. Patting motion to start off so it really adheres to the glitter glue. All right, that is not as scary as I thought it was going to be. Well, that's gorgeous. Oh, that's why I love shimmer. This is a little bit red, a little bit orange. Yes. Stun. Areno. Do purple on the lash line, the upper or lower? Lower lash line or upper lash line? That's going to look crazy. Either, whether it's the upper or the lower. How about a deep purple eyeliner? I'll do deep purple eyeliner. Bang. Thank you, ma'am. Wait till we're together and I can do your makeup. I love that. I love that a lot. I'm going to use this medium blending brush back into that bright orange and bring it back in the crease just so we can still see that orange. Because it's a pretty orange. I hope nobody expected me to tone it down today, girls and boys. Holy shit. Back into that bronzer. Dior bronzer. Dior Forever Natural Bronzer in the shade Warm Bronze. We might as well use this as our bronzer today too. Keep it monochromatic. Just ever so slightly blend out the edge of that so it doesn't look like a harsh line. We're trying to stay away from the clown look. It's always a challenge. I think that is a good start. We're going to close up this palette for now. Get into this base. I've decided that I want to use this It's CC cream. What's on sale? If it's just between friends, Thaddeus. But I'm going to prime first. We're going to prime with this Frankenstein concoction that I made. The advanced snail mucin. I hate saying that so much. With the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion mixed into it to have a nice glowy base for this foundation. It is a strange consistency. snail mucin. That's a word. That's happening. Glowy base for foundation. I keep looking behind the camera because my door is in the front. Glowy base achieved. Oh, pardon my juicy nose. Color correct? Should we color correct? Let's color correct. Ever so slightly the dark circles. This is the NYX Pro Fix Stick. It's a little pinky shade. Just right there. Maybe a little over here. I keep hearing noises. There's a ghost. Wet Beauty Blender. Blend that out a little bit. Just to combat the darkness underneath my eyes. I've been sleeping well. It's not due to that. It's just normal darkness. Normal everyday darkness. So this It CC Cream, the illumination version, SPF 50 in the shade, I think it's medium. A color corrector in a pink will combat darkness. And orange too. If you put a little orange right there, it'll help as well. I'm going to put a dot of this on the back of my hand. I'm going to smoosh it in with my finger. I love yard sales. Heather, I know I sent one of these to you in your box, I believe. Have you tried it yet? I'm going to smoosh this in with my finger and then blend it out with the It Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe brush to really work it into the skin. You have a nice even base. I'm glad you're learning now. Smooshing it in with your finger first helps with it not looking like a Heather mask or a Christina mask. And you could blend it out with your finger as well. I just don't really like the way that it feels on my hands. So I smoosh it in with my finger and then I pounce it in with this makeup brush. Just to even it out and maintain the coverage. Always blend down your neck a little bit. Foundation. If it's not quite the right shade for you, if it's a little off, this happens to be like a good shade for me. Reminds me, I'll bring you a beauty blender. I have a bunch of them. Really gives even coverage. If you see a little streakiness from the brush, you could always follow it up with the beauty blender, but I like to maintain the coverage. Cover the redness, cover the dryness, cover it. That looks good so far. Juicy nose. I'm going to put a little bit more on my chin because my chin hates makeup. It's like, no, girl. Did you want your chin to look like the rest of your face? Well, it's not in the cards for you. I think we got that to a good spot. Our neck is matching our face is matching our body for the most part. You can get away with it. Our face is usually always a little bit lighter than our body. And with bronzer, it will blend. So since we're already on a bougie makeup kick, I'm going to go in with this Dior Contour. It's a more cool tone shade. So not a bronzer, a contour. They're two different things. I'm going to go underneath my cheekbone. Ah, that looks scary. Don't worry, it'll blend out. Just in those two areas. You know what? I'm going to put a little under my lip as well to give the illusion of a juicier lip. Trust the process. Trust thine process. Blend it out with the sponge underneath the lip. The illusion of a pouty lip. e.l.f. dual-ended liquid bronzer and contour brush. I'm just going to blend out this contour underneath my cheekbone to give the illusion of a more snatched face. I may have purchased a little bit too deep of a shade in this contour, but it blends out so good. I mean, boom, done, blended. I do want to bronze up a little bit in the forehead area. So I'm going to take the bronzer side of this Pear Nova bronzer and contour stick and go on my 5 head. Same brush. Working it into the skin. Making sure I go into the hairline is not to look like I'm wearing a mask. Around the temples as well. Around the perimeter of the face to give a little warmth. Let's go underneath this chin too. A little bit of shadow, a little bit of bronze shadow. Snatcherelli the neck. Give the illusion of a jawline. Hide any double chinness that happens to be happening. Happens to be happening? Again, words are hard. Cream blush. I kind of want to use this blush today since we're kind of orange. That is not a blush. Let's use this Fenty blush. It's like a peachy pink. I think it'll go nicely. So to put a base down, a base blush, cream blush. Oh, let's go in with this one. Huda Beauty blush filter in the shade Watermelon Pop. 2 dots is all you need. Blends out deliciously. If I didn't have more makeup than one person needs, I would purchase more shades of that. Blend it on out with the other side of this brush. Pouncing motion. That is a good start. I'm going to use the Beauty Blender just to further blend the edge of that contour and blush to give it a more seamless blend. Gorgeousness. Let's go in with this powder bronzer to set that cream contour and bronze up a little bit further. Florasis blush brush. I'm going to use it for bronzer and blush. Going over that whole shebang. Thank you, lady. Orange is not, like I said earlier, is not my fave, but it does look pretty good today. We're having a good makeup day so far. Set that snatched chin as well. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. I'm more of a mauve girl. Mauve and pink. This blush is absolutely stunning. I purchased it I think on a whim. Giving face. Thank you. I purchased that on a whim along with, I believe, this Fenty lip gloss. Maybe we'll use this today. This is pretty darn good. Or maybe we want to go orange. I don't know. We'll get there. Too many lip products. Too much to choose from. It is the Fenty Cheeks Sundress Sizzling Blush. It's supposed to be waterproof. I don't know why being waterproof would be a plus for blush, but it's a gorgeous shade. Nude or pink. Oh, you know what, girl? I have a favorite nude lipstick, and I haven't used her in a while. Creme de Nude by MAC. With my absolute favorite lip liner of all time. I used it yesterday, but it's okay. We'll use her again today. It is Gone Gris by, it's like a gray, brownie, taupey deliciousness. We'll use that. It's going to be good. I love this blush. My BoxyCharm beauty box that should be coming any day now has another one of these blushes in it. I got to pick the shade. Some of the items in the BoxyCharm you can pick. Some of them are like predestined. That's coming out fantastically. I did pick another one of these because they're so good. I'm so tempted to make another Sephora order because there's a sale on right now. Don't do it. Let's fill in these eyebrows. I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Hi, Thaddeus. I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the shade Soft Brown. I'm going to follow the underside of my brow. Not a thick line, but just a little bit of product to define the lower edge of the eyebrow and then comb the product upward. I received this in a beauty box as well. And if I didn't have 5 other eyebrow pencils, I would definitely repurchase. So whenever I say I would repurchase something, that says a lot. Because I try a lot of new things. This is my always behaving eyebrow in Booyah. And see if we can't get this one together. This is the problem eyebrow, side of my face. It likes to be challenging. All right. Not the most beautiful eyebrow I've ever had, but we're not going for perfection here today. We're going for a more perfected version of myself. Eyebrows, eyebrowing. Let's set these under eyes and T-zone a little bit before we finish the eyes. Lithe, a little bit bigger of a fluffy brush. Pat McGrath under eye setting powder. Just a very light dusting is not to make the crinkles more crinkly, take down the shine on the old schnoz. T-zone. Yes, that's what that's for. In the smile lines as well, because anywhere that your face naturally creases, setting powder will help the makeup from settling into said area. With a beauty blender, I'm just going to pounce over that just to give it back a little bit of moisture. All right, let's finish the eyes. Put eyeshadow underneath your eyes. It may seem weird at first, but it really does round out the look. I'm going to go in with that bright orange on the outer corner. to connect the upper and the lower with this little smudgy brush. Is on the other side of my medium blending brush. You must make a goofy face while doing it. Very imperative. Look like a deer in headlights, usually with my mouth wide open. So connecting the upper and lower lash line with that orange, and then going into that Dior bronzer that we used in the crease and transition area of the eye. I'm going to blend that orange out a little bit with the other side of that brush. Putting eyeshadow underneath the eyes distracts from the crinkliness of said under eyes. Gives it a little shadow, a little bit of definition. Fluffy brush. Just blend that out further, very gently. Eyes are popping. It's all an illusion. It's all illusion. Oh, I'll bring this with me on vacation as well. Lumify. It brightens the eyeballs. So the whites of my eyes are very white today because I use this in my eyeballs. The eyeliner. Per Heather's request, purple eyeliner. She needs a sharpen. Hey, I told you. How many times did I tell you? Just watch one of my videos and you'll be able to have a better makeup day. I'm going to use my Beauty Blender Puff just to stretch my eye a little bit so I can just get very close to the lash line with this purple, deep plum eyeliner. And I'm also going to go on the tight line. If you want to learn how to tight line your eyes, your upper lash line, you're going to look in the opposite direction. So if you're putting it on this eye, you're going to look in that direction. And you're able to jam the pencil into your eye. It makes the lashes look fuller. The difference. It's a slight difference. It's not a necessary step to the makeup look. But it does accentuate the eyes. The orange does pop the blue. I have been doing this forever. Beautiful. With the smudgy side of that brush that we used to do the lower lash line, I'm just going to stretch the eye a little bit and give this eyeliner a very slight smudge so it doesn't look so harsh. That's the ticket. All right, we're going to set the face with setting spray. I'm going to shake the snot out of this. It is the NYX something, what is it called? The face glue. I don't think it does a whole lot, but I have it, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to put a very generous slathering of this all over my face. Take out my hair so it doesn't get stuck in clip position. Fan it out. It's a setting spray. So I use creams and powders. So it helps the powders and the creams like meld together so you don't look powdery. Do fancy. What do you mean do fancy? What's yellow and white? Your setting spray? Oh, I had to go black. Black matches everything. So while that dries further, I'm just going to pounce underneath my eyes and in my T-zone with the Beauty Blender to really meld the creams and the powders together as not to look like a cake. So, help me out, Heather. L'Oreal Paradise, the big deal. Maybelline Sky High in a maroon color, or Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Help me pick. They all work well. So I can't decide. You're a big deal. Hey girl, am I a big deal? Am I? They make me laugh. No, maybe I think I'm a big deal. No, I don't even think I'm a big deal. We'll use the big deal anyways. Thank you. Eyelash curler. Got it at Target. It is a Tweezerman eyelash curler. You can pick it on the shape of your eye. Like I have an almond shaped eye. So this is an almond shaped eyelash curler. So we're going to give these lashes a curl. Again, funny face necessary. L'Oreal Paradise, big deal. 2 coats. Poke yourself in the eye. Don't forget to poke yourself in the eye. Very important. I'm not a huge fan of this brush. It's a little bit too bendy. I like a more rigid brush, and my eye is watering. We'll let that one calm down a bit. She didn't like getting poked. Oh. If you get mascara on your eyelid, don't fret. I'll show you how to get it off. I get really close to the inner lashes, so I always tend to get mascara on my inner corners. And it's fine, we can fix it. This eye is really watering. Coat number 2 is building up that volume. And I got it on my face too, you know? Why not? Again, no big deal. We could fix it. While this mascara dries that I got all over my face, we will do Vine Lips. Favorite lip liner of all time. I almost want to go to CVS and buy like 5 of them just in case they discontinue it, because whenever they have products that I absolutely adore and love, they get discontinued and it makes me upset. I don't even know what to call this. Well, its name is gone. Greege. Greege. Griege. I don't know what that word is or what it means, but I do love the color. Goes really well with nude lips. I don't overline because it looks ridiculous. And why is it that my upper lip is shrinking? What's happening? Why? Lower lip? Fine. Upper lip? It's like, nah, dude. Favorite nude lipstick? As you can see, she's loved. It is in the shade Creme de Nude. 90s lip. Come on. Thank you for the love. Come on, concealer lip. Oh, it's my favorite. I don't know if it matches though. Let's take a step back. I think that we're gonna have to go in with something else. Cause that it's too, you're right, it's too light. We're gonna have to do something. You know what? How do you feel about this? A little deeper. Let me put a swatch on my hand. This is a really beautiful formula. Pink pop. Pink. Orange and pink. Orange and pink, huh? I think I could facilitate that. Let me get this off my lips though. I love that. I love it. But it doesn't really fit the look. Pink pop. Pink pop, she says. Aquaphor lip repair. Pink pop. Nudie pink. How about that? She pink. She loved. All right, let's do it. We're going to go in with the same lip liner though, because I love it so much. This is a MAC lipstick as well in Runway Hit. That's it. That is it. She's going to go to the desk. Delicious. Tastes good. Let's get this mascara off my face. If you do get mascara on your face, on your eyelid, on your inner corner, take a spoolie. Make sure you wipe it off first, because it may have eyebrow product on it or something. And you don't want to destroy the progress that you've made so far. From experience, I've done it. You just scrape it off with a spoolie. I'm just stretching the skin a little bit so I can really get up in there. Booyah, like it never happened. Booyah, like it never happened. Stretch my eyelid a little bit. Always get a little mascara in the inner corner that I don't like. Booyah, like it never happened. I need a little more blush. As per usual, I need a little more blush. Thank you, ma'am. Just getting our shit together today. That's all we're doing. Sundress Sizzlin' by Fenty Suede Blush. Do I have blush blindness? Absolutely. Do I put a clown's worth of blush on my face? For sure, every single time. Do I care? Nope. Because I like it. Good. Step back, assess the situation. Digging it. I'm a little shiny on my nose, which I am. Thank you, Heather. Big fluffy brush, Rare Beauty finishing powder. There's a difference between finishing powder and setting powder. It usually says on it, like Heather, the ones that I gave you were setting powders. I think I gave you one of these situations. Finishing powder is something different. But I gave you also an Hourglass, I believe, palette. If you look on the back of it, it says ambient something. In that palette that I gave you, there's a skin tone colored powder. That is a finishing powder. So, setting powder, loose situation, finishing powder in the Hourglass palette. These Hourglass palettes are pricey, and you know what? I'm going to use the Hourglass powder just so you can see the effect that it gives. So if you look on the back of your palette, where it says finishing powder, it's going to say finishing powder, comma, soft light or ambient light or diffused light. I think you have diffused light. What that's meant to do is make your look like you're in diffused light. This is a soft light powder, so it potentially should make me look like I'm in soft light. So I'm going to put this over the whole face. It's going to further set and blend all of the powders together and make me look like I'm in diffused light. I don't know how true that is. I love the powder anyways. A little on the nose. I mean, come on. Get into it. We're done. We did it. Assess the situation. I feel like in the outer corners, I'm looking a little chonky. I'm going to use this brush, the smudgy side, and just blend it a little bit so it doesn't look so chonky right in the outer corner. Yeah. That'll do it. I don't want to look chonky. So look officially together. Thank you for hanging out with me while I got ready today. Heather, I'll talk to you later. Like this video if you've liked it. Subscribe if you feel like it. Hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future uploads. Check me out every Wednesday where I do a look live. And I'll see you in my next video.